All right. Keeping with the theme of what you can do to keep your body healthy moving forward and kind of be prepared for all situations, Lincoln and I are going to talk to you a little bit about what happens when you're put in a position that you're normally not in. So, for instance, things that you don't do every day tend to be harder, especially as we get older, or if you have pre-existing injuries or any kind of predisposition for things to be more difficult when it comes to being strong as you get older. Now, I talked about why it's important to be able to keep going up and down the stairs, especially as we get older. And this one's kind of funky, but we want you to get on the ground. And unfortunately, it's a reality that up to 1 in 4 people end up falling over the age of 65. And I remember, it was kind of funny when I was younger because I didn't understand the severity of it, but the whole "help, I've fallen and I can't get up" commercials really ring true nowadays, especially when I talk to people who that's a valid concern for, and they're actually afraid of those kind of things. And it breaks my heart when I hear people say that they've either had their own family member, or I've talked to friends who have known people that they've fallen and they've been on the ground by themselves for hours and sometimes even days. And it's a really scary reality for a lot of people. And one of the reasons that happens is because, yes, I know when you get injured, things can happen and it makes it difficult to move around. But let's just say you don't actually break anything or there's no serious injury. A big reason why people have a difficult time getting up from the floor or in those positions is because their body's not used to being in that position for a long period of time. So you're not strong there. If you don't practice it, you're not going to be able to do it when it's unexpected. And so we actually encourage people to get on the ground and get up from the ground every single day. We like to say, get on the ground from a standing position, lay on your back, and then practice getting up 10 times rolling to the left and then 10 times rolling to the right. And that's actually really good practice to put your body in a position that you're normally not in to gain some strength there. It's also good practice to teach your body how to move into those positions, because you're not just trying to produce strength from a practiced position where you're efficient, you're actually learning to produce strength from an inefficient position. When muscles are completely shortened or completely lengthened at their extremes, you're actually not really you don't have that much of a mechanical advantage to produce strength, which is one of the reasons it's really hard to get up from those deep positions. If you've ever tried to kneel on the ground and get up just using one leg without holding on to something, it's really tough, and it'll show you just how weak you are in certain positions. So we really encourage people to try and practice these kind of things for the future. It's not something anybody plans on doing, but if you want to get on the ground to pick something up, if you have grandchildren or pets or anything else that you need to do to be on the ground for, it's really important to be able to be strong there and feel safe as well. So that's just one of our recommendations right now. That kind of sparked my interest writing the blog post about being able to go up and down the stairs, but also being able to get up and down from the ground. So give it a try, guys. Get on the ground, lay down, practice getting up. And if you have pets, take some videos, because it's always fun to see what they do whenever we lay on the ground. They think it's all about them.